Mzansi Experience. Discover South Africa on Google Maps. This Google Street View collection will provide local and international tourists with the opportunity to go on virtual tours of some of South Africa's top natural attractions. Isn't this amazing? Visitors will be able to, for the very first time, visit a family of elephants in the Kruger National Park, take a virtual walk on Table Mountain and admire Cape Point if they like, or they could even just take a walk along Durban's Golden Mile. Mich Atagana, head of Google SA Communications and Public Affairs, joins us now in our Sea Point studio. Mich, the visuals look absolutely amazing. I mean, this is amazing. How did you collect it? How long did it actually to compile and put something like this together?
Oh, and it really is quite amazing imagery, isn't it? So what happens is we kind of take our cameras, which is called a tracker. It's a 360-degree camera that takes high-definition images every 2 seconds. And we walk around places and drive around places. I think this particular collection took us about 6 months or so to put together, because you have to account for things like rain and change of weather and things like that. But yeah, it's quite an amazing collection. We're so proud of it.
Yeah, I imagine you would be. How many cameras are we talking about that are positioned at these points?
So there's quite a fair amount of cameras within the tracker. It's an orb-shaped device, and it has a fair amount of 360 lenses around it. So the guy who operates it, so you can see now, walks around and he pushes a button as he goes along. Every 2 seconds, videos are captured with various cameras.
Fantastic. I mean, you know, the idea is we want to get tourists to come here and experience it themselves, and yet with this, it's like you're almost there. Do you think it's going to hamper people from actually coming here anymore? They could just sit at home and watch it on the computers.
I highly doubt that. I think the beauty of Google Maps and Street View is that it is a tool that people use just to discover the places around them and places they want to go. I know when I travel, when I want to see where I'm going before I get there, because we're that generation now where we want to see it before we go. It's okay, I want to go there. This is what it looks like. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to go take my own photos when I get there.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because I mean, I'm like you. Whenever I go to a new destination, I will most absolutely investigate it, have a look, see, and say, oh my goodness, look at this place. I've got to go there. If it's the last thing I do, I have to visit. Now, one of the exciting things is that you've actually joined up with SABC during this initiative. How are they helping? What does this engage? What does it involve?
Well, the beauty of partnerships is that it gives you a bit of latitude to be able to do interesting things. So we can't actually go into these national parks without permission from the park owners and organizations. And SABC have been incredibly amazing. They came on board with us. They showed us the right places to go, where people usually can't easily get to, or where people really like to see. So it was an amazing partnership, and we got access to almost all their parks to be able to do this. And we hope to do more in the future. And it's not just for international tourists, it's also for local South Africans. I've lived in South Africa for about 15 years, and I've only been to the Kruger twice. I'm the exception, actually. There's a lot of people that have never been to the Kruger or on top of Table Mountain. So hopefully this will also encourage South Africans to be tourists in their own country.
Which other parts of the country have you spoken about? I mean, I mentioned Durban's Golden Mile, the Kruger National Park, the top of Table Mountain, Cape Point. I imagine there's other landmarks as well.
Yes, Kirstenbosch, Jonkershoek Park, West Coast National Park. And the collection that we've put together, the Mzansi Experience, also has other street view experiences that we've collected before. Because there's a bunch of new stuff we launched yesterday, but there are also things that already existed. So when you get there, you see Cradle of Humankind, and some of the vineyards are also on there. So we really want to give people an experience of South Africa. South Africa is a very beautiful country. Africa is a beautiful continent. But a lot of the time, they're misconceptions from foreign visitors as to what Africa is and what it looks like and if it's safe to go. But hopefully something like this, when they go on Google Maps and look at it on Street View, they can go, oh, South Africa is an incredibly beautiful country. I should be spending my summer holidays in Cape Town, or I should take a game drive at the Kruger, or go visit the Cradle of Humankind. So we really hope that this changes perception around the African continent.
Yeah, I like your way of thinking. Just finally, for, I suppose, people who don't even have a clue how to work Google Maps or Street View, or how to actually experience this, what do we do? How does it all work?
So you go on to just type in, for instance, Kruger National Park Street View within Google, and it will take you straight to the Street View experience. Or you can go into Google Maps, type in Kruger National Park in Google Maps. There's a little street view man at the right-hand corner of your screen. Click on that little man, and it will give you all the lines where you can get a street view experience. Click on it, and voila. Or you can just type in Street View and go into the Street View app itself and type in Kruger National Park or any of the locations.
Ah, fantastic. Thank you. Thanks for chatting to us. I love it. I love the story. So there you have it. That's the details of how you can experience Google Maps. I know some of us who live here in South Africa have never even experienced half of the beauty that you're seeing. So you're able to go there and experience your own country, never mind tourists. Thanks so much, Mich. Thanks for chatting to us, and a great job indeed. Mich Atagana, who's the head of Google SA Communications and Public Affairs in our Sea Point studios.
Thank you for having me.